super babies, I'm back. Continuation of part 1 of my love story. Now this is going to be a little dramatic, so I'm really excited to share this too. Okay, what I want to say, when I say God helps those who help themselves, that means you need to take trouble for yourself and then something productive will come out of it. In my case, or in people who want to get married and who do not socialize, you need to get out of your zone and you have to meet someone or the other. If you do not want to go for arranged marriage, that was in my case. I didn't want to go for arranged marriage. I wanted to know the torture before I go forever. So in my case, I didn't want to go for arranged marriage. So yeah, I needed to do something for myself. So when I did something for myself, it became into something productive. That's what I meant by God helps those who help themselves. You do something for yourself, work on yourself, God helps those who help themselves. So what happened is, we used to do only audio call, maybe once or twice, and then he started with video call. Video call had a different connection. I could see every expression of his, whether he's blushing or whether he's lying, or everything I could see right in front of me while talking to him. And I didn't know the power of video calling. It is really powerful. You get connected very well in video call, especially if it's long distance. So yeah, he only insisted on video call. Initially I was very hesitant to show my face. Every time I'm not glamorized, right? Sometimes I look like a bhutni K also. So I used to use filters to just, Instagram page. We used to do Instagram calling. So I used to use filters. And he used to tell me, I don't like filters. Please do it. And I was very hesitant for quite some time. I was not comfortable in showing my face just like that to somebody, video call pe. And pata nahi, I was not comfortable in the beginning. And that too, the angle is not itna dur, or it's it's close. So I was not so happy with it. We used to talk and talk. And he used to keep on telling me that I hardly talk to anyone. So if I'm talking to you, you're special. I'm I like to talk. I talk to every Tom, Dick and Harry. But yeah, if I'm spoiling my sleep, which is so freaking important, you're also special. That I didn't tell him. That's in the back of my head. Anyways, we kept talking, and of course my mom already knew about him. So I started telling all my close friends about him. Best friend knew it the next day itself. Even Martina, my other friend, also came to know about it next day itself. Everyone who were really close to me, who I used to talk on daily basis, मैंने बता दिया प्रवीण के बारे में. Means after coming from Kerala itself, I started the next day itself. I told everyone. But everyone has this feeling that जो dating app में मिलता है वो सही नहीं होता है. It's just time pass. It's just we do not believe that something productive might come out of dating app. So me too, and so are my friends also. कुछ serious नहीं होगा, maybe I'll date and then tata bye bye. From the beginning I knew he was serious about me because he was very clear with his intentions. He was too clear with his intentions. But I needed time as usual because I need to torture him and see whether I can torture him for the rest of my life. If that made sense. I wanted to know him more, in short, whether we'll be compatible, whether we, gel with each other, because he's a Capricorn, I'm an Aries, and we are not supposed to be a good match. And I read a lot about it. He also read a lot about it. I thought, only I read about it. Even he read a lot about it. And I don't know, I just clicked. And there was this night where once he joked about it, or was just cool about it by calling me, "Are you fucking moron?" And that hit me so bad. I'm how could he just use the word fucking moron? We hardly know each other and he just used this, and I cut the phone. And he kept on calling me back, and I didn't attend the call till I relaxed my emotions. And once I relaxed my emotions, I called him back and I told him that my dad had come. That's why I had to cut the phone. But he immediately understood. He's saying, "Did I say something wrong?" I said, No, nothing like that. My dad came. No, that's why I had to cut the phone. Because sometimes something just hits me now, I end up crying. So I didn't want to show him that side of mine. So I just said, "No, my dad came." No. Huh? So Praveen just called me. He's made a plan for a movie tomorrow. So I had to just confirm it. Anyways, so yeah. But he sensed something went wrong. So he asked me, has something gone wrong? Did I say something wrong? Please let me know. I said, no, 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 no. I was not accepting it. He's saying, did I say something wrong? Please let me know. I want to know it right now. I said, yeah, you told me fucking moron. I didn't like it. He said, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it. It just happened, like a joke and everything. I said, yeah, but I just felt bad. Like, I didn't expect you to, like, raise your tone so loud and, like, tell me fucking moron. So he said, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. And everything went calm and we slept off. Like, as usual. After talking, we slept off. Next day morning, there was a piece of cake from my favorite restaurant. Not a cake, like a pastry from Nara Thai. I really like this pastry and I had told him about it like initially, that the pastry out there, I can't remember what is it exactly. It's made of coconut. It's very, very tasty. So pastry came first. And I'm like, what? I was so scared actually, because the delivery guy is not telling me who sent it. And I'm like, should I take it? Should I not take it? And my dad is also there at home. I'm like, what is it like, and then I just saw it's from Nara Thai and my favorite pastry, and it just clicked me that I had told him about it few days back. So I took it quietly. And I called him up and asked him, did you send something? He's like, yeah, I'm really sorry for last night. So I just sent this cake. It's like, okay. I was so excited. I divided into 3 parts. So my dad, me and my mom ate. My dad didn't even ask him where the cake came. After some time, kunafa came. And I'm like, oh God, because I told him I like kunafa also. He's like, there's one more. I just want to make it up for last night. I was like, okay. I was so excited because ये सब पहली time हो रही है मेरे साथ. So I was really, really excited. And I feel every man or woman should make their person happy, because this was different kind of happiness. When he did all these things, that happiness was so different. I was so excited. I was like literally, like my face glowed and I was so happy because my house helper asked me, Didi, आप इतना खुश क्यों हैं? Because she noticed how happy I am, and it was a different kind of happiness. And I realized that people should do this, for their girlfriends and boyfriends, wives, husbands, because it's different kind of happiness. Praveen is a big jasus number 1. I don't know how he found my address. He confirmed it with me, and I told him this is my address. Like, if you talk to him about anything, that was really creepy about him. Like, when I talk about someone, right, he will find the full history of that person, and that was really really creepy. Because I used to tell my mom also, anyone's name if I take pakdo, if I'm talking about my cousin brother or cousin sister, uska pura bio history he'll take out and he'll tell me this. I'm like, shit, man, this is like scary, and that used to freak me out. And I'm like, crap. So that's how he knew my address too, and he confirmed it with me. But after sending this kunafa and pastry, I felt so special. Can't even tell you. I felt so special. Like, I was literally flying in the sky. I was like, my mom knew this is getting serious. There's something special about this, because I've never been so happy. Seriously, in my 35 years, itna happy I've never been. Though, I kept talking to him. There was slight liking that time, and still, we can't, I can't think of anything serious yet. But he was damn freaking serious. I planned a trip to my best friend's house in Noida. I was there for quite some time. So there I got to know Praveen a little more. In fact, we got very, very close that time because there was privacy out there. At my best friend's house, Anu's house and Ranjit's house, I got a separate room, and whole night I used to talk to him. I went there and I went to spend time with Anu. After so many years, I went to meet my best friend. But I spent most of my time with Praveen on the calls, and thank you, Anu, for tolerating me. I know she was getting very, very bugged. I know she was getting so angry that, Didi, kya hai ye? And she used to call Praveen Chipku because he used to call me non-stop. So she's like, what is this? You've come to my place and you're full time with him. But that space she gave me, tolerating me full time on the phone with him, made it more productive. I got to know more about him. I got to know lots more about him, and we got really, really close, which was a great, great step. Those days, I think about 15 days at her place, was the beginning of our love. And I remember one night while doing a video call in his sleep, he's telling me, I love you. And I'm like, I know this is like in his sleep, he's just telling it for the heck of it. And he's telling me I'm in my sleep. I said, I know you're in your sleep. Of course, he meant it, but he wanted to like see my reaction. But I was too cool about it. I didn't want to like do anything without knowing him before committing it to him. I didn't want to like give any high hopes or anything like that. Meanwhile, my cousin brother got a proposal for me, and my cousin brother said that there's this boy for you. So I told Praveen, there's this guy who my brother has got, cousin brother. I might have to talk to him. So immediately Praveen's face changed, and he's like, if you're going to talk to him, then I'm going to stop talking to you. And I'm like, okay. I was not going to talk to that guy because again it didn't match. But I wanted to see Praveen's reaction. His reaction was so khatarnak actually. I will not talk to you. Like, full anger wala reaction. Like, if you're going to talk to him, like, I'm not going to wait for this crap. Like, something very anger wala talk that was. So that time I knew this guy really wants me. It's a different feeling when someone really, really wants you. Many men will just want to see you, might just want to talk to you, I might just like you. But someone who wants you, matlab forever wala want na, that feeling is different. It's different. You will not get that feeling with every Tom, Dick and Harry. Like, I have many men after me, but this wala feeling, like by hook or crook, I'm gonna get you. So you better be ready for the roller coaster ride. It was different. Then he got introduced to my best friend's husband, and we all became like a group like of knowing each other just through video calling. It was a very nice bond. It was so interesting actually. So in Noida, at my best friend's home, I gave my best friend's address to him already because while going from the airport to her house, I was alone, and he was worried, and he asked me for address and for live location, and I had given it to him. So he already had an address. In between of my stay out there, he would like send me gifts. And he would send me such amazing stuff. He would send me chocolates. If you're like following me on Instagram from a long time, from that time, from past a year pakado, you will see me posting like chocolates with my picture in it. Amazing pastries from a place near her place. Oh my god, he did a lot. बहुत मेहनत किया बच्चा ने. Once he sent me this wooden card or something like that with a lot of phrases inscripted on it. Many good words were there, and in one of them it was, did you know that I would scrape my knees for you? So a fool, what I am, thought that he will work very, very hard to fulfill all my dreams. That way, like, he's scraping his knees. Anu read this, my best friend, and she's like, babes, he proposed kar raha aapko. I said, kaisa? Babes, did you know I would scrape my knees for you? Then we confirmed it with the husband. He said, हाँ यही मतलब है, वो propose कर रहा है. तो अनु से, दीदी आपको नहीं लगता ये too good to be true लगता है कि like too sweet है, बहुत जल्दी हो रहा है. This is happening so quick. Okay, February 21st we met, and in March first week like this is all happening. I said, पता नहीं babes, मैं तो enjoy कर रही हूँ हर moment. It was too special for me. Then I called him up and I'm like, does this mean that you're proposing me? He's saying, yeah, what else would it mean? I'm like, okay. That moment was so good. And I was like, babes, ये बहुत ही sweet है, ये बहुत true है. I mean, बहुत जल्दी सब कुछ हो रही है. पर मुझे लग रहा है कि आपका कुछ होने वाला है इससे. And I'm like, we don't know what the future is. So I'm just like enjoying the moment. I'm not thinking much about the future. I don't know how, but usually I think a lot about the future. With him, I was just enjoying the moment. Then once he sent me this huge photo of mine, which he really liked, which was on Facebook, with curly hair and everything. And in that photo, there were a lot of small photos. And if you scrutinize, those photos are like with my best friend, with my family, and there are so many photos. So he literally took a lot of trouble in searching all these pictures and customizing it with the brand and doing it. It was too good. That's when my best friend saying, babes, ये सही में आपसे बहुत प्यार करता है यार, इतना तो मेहनत नहीं करेगा कोई भी लड़का. Same with Ranjit also. ये सही में अच्छा है यार. I said, पता नहीं, I don't know. just enjoying everything. Then I asked him, "This is what your habit or what? You send this to every girl you like?" He's like, "What?" He gets upset also. I remember he made a face. I was like, he must be sending this to every second girl, and I'm one of them. Like, I thought, like, already. By the way, blow dried my hair. It looks like a mess though. Half curly, half straight. I didn't take itna mehnat. So, I taunted him a little bit that he must be doing this with all the girls, right? So, yeah, his anger wala face came. Then one night he was like, "I want you to expect from me."
I want you to expect from me.
It was a very big statement as to expect something serious from him. And here I'm getting kinda scared now. If anything serious happens, how will I tell my dad? He is a Hindu boy. I am a Christian. I didn't want to spoil my whole enjoyment and the moments which are so precious and special. I didn't want to go to my dad, But still, back of my head to hai na, how I'm going to tell my dad. So I was like, okay. Like, when it became a little serious, I would like literally shit in my pants because I'm like, what will I tell my dad? How will I tell my dad? It's like that. But Anu was like very positive from the beginning. She was like, "Babes, मुझे लग रहा है कि आपका इसके साथ होने ही वाला है. हम लोग वेडिंग शॉपिंग चालू करते हैं." ऐसे पागल हो क्या babes? Then we went to लाजपत नगर and she was like, "We'll buy this, we'll buy that." दीदी आप शॉपिंग चालू करो क्योंकि बाद में टाइम नहीं होगा. I said नहीं babes, and we saw some lehengas and all, I remember. She said, "Babes, इसके साथ तो होने ही वाला है. Appa is also going to allow it." मैं सच्ची बोल रही हूँ, मुझे पॉजिटिव फीलिंग्स ही है. Anu kept saying this. I was like, okay, I don't know. He kept saying, "I love you" every now and then. That started. One night he told me, "I love you" in his sleep, but that was just a bahana. After some time, it became on regular basis. I love you, which I should not respond. I should not respond because I have to be sure. I just don't want to tell any guy I love you and then tell him that no. I want to be dead sure. I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm not the type who's going to tell you I love you and not marry you. So when I tell I love you, I want to like marry you. So I'm like hesitant, I'm scared, but I want to enjoy all these moments also. Then was my birthday. Like my birthday was coming 26 March. And he wanted to meet me. I said, no, don't meet me. Let me just be like, I need some time because I knew by then we got really, really close. Okay, I started feeling for him. So I knew if I meet him, I want to like kiss him, I want to touch him, I want to do something with him. But I don't want to do it till I commit to him. I want to like be super serious and then only get horny. So I told no, don't come. I have to go and talk to my parents. I have to talk to my mom properly. I have to talk to everyone. Like, this is getting serious now. Uske beech mein if he comes on my birthday, which is on 26 March, I didn't want him to come. So he didn't come, but he sent me lots of cakes and pastries. And my best friend is like, "Didi, ye sab karega to hum kya kare?" And it was too good. The feeling is amazing. I don't know. It was too good, too precious, and I am so happy for those moments. Everything felt like a dream come true, to be super frank, when he did one of things, it was so special, super special. And after my birthday, Easter came. But before that, I told my brother a little bit about Praveen. My brother was like, "Yeah, sure, you're going to get married to a Hindu boy. Appa's going to be allowing this, right? and you're going to marry someone who you met on the dating app." I was like, okay, what more? So my mom saying, "What's the harm?" Like my mom was she's too good, yeah. And my brother was like, "Yeah, you're going to marry, Hindu boy. Your father's going to allow." And he used to do acting every day of how my dad is going to treat me after he comes to know that I want to marry Praveen. Every day my brother would come and scare me by enacting how my dad would behave. And I'm like, I told my mom that he's giving me negative feelings every night before sleeping, and I'm literally getting scared. Then Easter came, so I had kept the Lent where I'm vegetarian all throughout the Lent. And I kept telling him that I really want to eat nalli nihari and I want to eat this, that. I kept telling him once the fast breaks. I mean, once it's Easter. So he used to tell me, no, don't eat nalli nihari without me. When I come to Bombay, that time we'll eat together. So I said, okay, fine. But on Easter day, a big, huge parcel came home with lots of food. Just too good from someone very famous restaurant in Muhammad Ali Road. I can't remember the exact name. I don't know, Muhammadi. I don't know. It was too good. Sanjay Babu's chicken. Sanjay Babu's chicken, nahi, Sanjay Dutt's chicken, and something. It was too good. Nalini Ari was too good. And my brother's like, what the hell? There's nothing, there's nothing there's nothing serious yet, and why is he sending all this? So I'm like, chup chap khao na. And my dad, I made up a story that my brother has bought all this stuff. We all enjoyed eating very nice food, the whole family. But yeah, Praveen had sent it, and it was a very big surprise to me because he said we'll eat together Nalini Ari, you will not eat before that. But he sent so much Nalini Ari, he sent so much of chicken, a lot of things he sent. It was too good. It was very, very special. And by then I literally started liking him a lot that time. Like too much. He was too cute. In between, of course, we used to have little bit fights too, over petty issues. If I go to see right now, it was over petty issues. But yeah, we used to have deadly fights. But we used to catch up also fatafat. And say about once in a week or once in 10 days, we used to have a deadly fight. And I should be like, I can't go ahead with this guy. He's so irritating. Both of us are short-tempered. Capricorn, Aries, both of us. Ramp, goat, bhadang. We both were like fighting. And I'm like, it's not going to work. But every time I say it's not going to work, it usually works because we patch up. And after patching up, that feeling is so good. On June 21st, we had like this huge long fight. Like it started off in the evening or afternoon and went up till night, early morning. It became very ugly. This was one of our longest fight. And lastly, he was like, I'm done. I'm not going ahead with you. I had a lot of hopes and I thought of marriage and everything, but we can't go ahead. It's miserable. We're fighting like crazy and I don't see anything and I'm done. When he said I'm done, I'm not so serious. I am serious, but I didn't know that he'll say I'm done and ho gaya, kahani khatam. When he said that, I'm like, okay, I'm losing him. Like usually we fight and we make up, okay? But this was like first time he said I'm done, I'm not going ahead. I don't know what happened to me. I started crying on the phone. And I started telling him, sorry. Till then I was cool, okay? Ye to mera hi hai. I can act smart, fight and do whatever I want. He's just going to be with me only. But that day when he said, I am done, that day I just broke apart or whatever. I cried so much that night and I said I'm sorry. Still he was stuck on not going ahead, and lastly he's like, okay, fine. Because we did have a good fight and a lot of mean things were said from both the sides, and he's like, okay, fine, let's cut it right now and let's go to sleep because it became really late. Morning we'll decide. Next day again he was kind of different, not very nice like before. He was a little aloof, which I expected because of course we had a deadly fight previous night, so I needed to give him some space, his time, and then he will come back to normal. But I was still hesitant, will he come back to normal or he's going to behave like that, only grumpy? But yes, thankfully, luckily he came back to normal. Whose fault was it? I have no idea. Maybe me, because I reacted over something which was not such a big issue to react, and it was a petty issue and I should have just let it go, but no, I was like, oh my god types. So yeah, that 2-3 days was a little bad because he took some time to get back to complete normal, the kuchi puchi poo what he was usually, and went back to normal. And then we met on July 2nd. Then after everything we decided to meet on July 2nd. That's when he's going to come to Mumbai. It was like, by then, like already decided I'm going to go ahead with him. I have to tell my dad. I was preparing myself how to tell my dad. I already introduced him to my close friends through video call and told my very, very close friends about him. It was quite serious now, and everyone was so excited to meet him, and they were like, he's so good, his voice is so nice, he speaks so well. And initially, if you saw the part 1, I had told I was not so excited about his looks, but after video calling, I found him so handsome. I was like, oh my god, he's so handsome, he's got such a nice nose, his features are so nice, he looked so amazing and so attractive on the video calls. So on July 2nd, I was really excited to meet him. Oh my god, I was so excited to meet him. That's when we met, and for a week he was in Mumbai. I've already shared that vlog, and my secret vlog, if you want, I'll put in the description box. And it progressed, and after that I had to tell my dad about it. Now I have to tell my dad about it. This is like the grand finale.